What can I say, guys? I've been gone for 3 weeks. I've been dealing with a lot of crap, mostly with my computer. I lost all my documents. I lost all my videos and audios, and everything I recorded in the last year is gone because I had to wipe my computer clean because it was acting up. I couldn't do my reviews how I wanted to. I was getting shitty audio. I was getting shitty video. Everything was buffering. Nothing sounded good. So I had to pretty much revamp everything I was doing and start over again from scratch. Um, it's been a long 2 weeks of wrestling. We had the Royal Rumble. Um, that's gone with, over with already. We had an NXT Takeover. That's over with as well. The next day of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, that's gone as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been wanting to come out here and I've been wanting to post and review the Royal Rumble, Monday Night Raw, WWE SmackDown, but I don't want to record content for you guys and it come out all crappy. It come out buffering and shitty audio. So I wanted to go back and just restart everything all over again to make it seem a little better. This is not like the layout I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using a different layout. But for now, since I'm recording Monday Night Raw review and results, for now I'm just going to use this for now, and I'm going to go back and re-edit the ones I had or create a new one or something like that. So, been a crazy 3 weeks. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be facing Brock Lesnar at at WrestleMania. Nakamura won the Royal Rumble. Asuka is the first ever women's Royal Rumble winner. She will go on to face the champ Alexa Bliss. Then we had Ronda Rousey. She came out. She made her debut at the Royal Rumble. We haven't seen her since. Brock Lesnar destroyed Braun Strowman and Kane. Roman Reigns did not win the Royal Rumble. The Bar lost their tag team titles. Dolph Ziggler is back. I thought he was gone. I thought he was fired. I thought he quit. Why he came back is beyond me. If they were going to bring him back, they should have had him win the Royal Rumble. But if they're going to bring him back just to waste his time, then Dolph Ziggler, I hope you enjoyed your vacation. It's time to job out like you always do. Big time jobber. King of Jobber City. So I guess when it all comes down to it, I mean, I haven't really missed much. The next day on Raw, it was, same old bullshit, different day. Let's talk about this past Monday Night Raw. Let's talk about your Monday Night Raw review and results for February 5th, 2018. 2018, because you are watching that wrestling show. Because this ain't a bad show. This ain't a good show. This is the show to watch on YouTube. Going strong with 37 subscribers. For all you out there, that ain't much, but for me, that is plenty. I would like to reach my goal for WrestleMania, and at 1,000 subscribers. I would love to reach my goal by the end of the month and have 100 subscribers. So for all you out there who are just viewing this video, for all you new viewers out there who are watching my Monday Night Raw review, hit that subscribe button on the way out. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Follow us on Twitter at That Wrestling Show. Now, let's get started with the review. Monday Night Raw started off kind of, I don't know, it didn't really intrigue me. Monday Night Raw opened up with Michael Cole awoken. Michael Cole has been awoken. Michael Cole is welcoming. I can't even say that damn word. Welcoming us. He's joined. How the fuck can I not say welcoming? Welcoming. Michael Cole is welcoming us. Fucking speech impediment over here. Starting to sound like Mr. Kevin Dunn. Michael Cole is joined by Corey Graves and Jonathan Coachman. Booker T has been sent back to the pre-shows. Booker T, as stupid as he has been sounding on the commentary on Raw, I don't blame WWE for booting him off and bringing back Jonathan Coachman. I enjoy listening to Jonathan Coachman more than I enjoy listening to Booker T, Mr. King Booker. I mean, the guy's a legend, but I can't stand him. He gets on my nerves. And supposedly him and Corey Graves are having, they're fighting back and forth. Backstage, Corey Graves and Booker T cannot stand each other. And Corey Graves was the reason why Booker T got sent back. And supposedly Booker T said in one of his podcasts that if he catches Corey Graves out in the street, he's going to whoop his fucking ass. Booker T versus Corey Graves at WrestleMania, guys. Come on. Hashtag Booker T versus Corey Graves. Cole hypes up tonight's Roman Reigns match versus Bray Wyatt for an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Wow. Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. Like we haven't already seen that before. I mean, who wants to watch another Bray Wyatt match? I mean, he already squashed broken Matt Hardy. I mean, we've already seen Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt a million times. Nobody wants to see it again. But that's what we got. Michael Cole and Corey Graves and Jonathan Coachman, they're hyping up this match like it's a big fucking deal, like people actually care. Then Monday Night Raw cuts to the backstage to Wyatt, who talks about how he won the WWE title in the Chamber last year, and there's just one person standing in his way this year. His nemesis, Roman Reigns. Oh wow, his nemesis. Wyatt goes on and says he sees Reigns from what he truly is, a failure. No, Bray Wyatt, you are a failure. Everything you do, everything you say makes you a failure. Wyatt says he's happy to oblige. Wyatt goes on until we cut backstage to Roman Reigns' response. So all of a sudden we have Bray Wyatt talking, and bam, go straight to Roman Reigns. Let me guess, he's laughing just like Matt Hardy. Fucking dude. Reigns says a failure is someone who can't deal with adversity, someone who gets knocked down and stays down. Reigns says he's had his share of up and downs, but that's the sign of a great journey, not a failure. Reigns goes on and says his road to WrestleMania 34 stops with a trip to Suplex City. Haven't we already seen that before? Reigns says Wyatt or Brock Lesnar can't stop him from becoming WWE Universal Champion. So there you have it. WWE is officially pushing Roman Reigns to become our new WWE Universal Champion. We're going to see it in 2018. Roman Reigns as the champ. Now, I'd rather see him as a heel champ. I'd rather have him join the club and become the leader of the club. I don't want to see a babyface Roman Reigns as the champion. So we then get an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. How we all been looking forward to this match. How we all been looking forward to a Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt match. Really, did WWE actually think we were gonna see Bray Wyatt, or Roman Reigns lose to Bray Wyatt? No. We knew that Roman Reigns was gonna job out Bray Wyatt. That's what he's for, to job out. Bray Wyatt comes out to his intro, greatest intro in the world. Roman Reigns out. He comes out to his intro. He gets a mixed reaction. Supposedly it's a mix. No, everyone's saying he sucks, and they're all booing him. The bell rings and they lock up. Wyatt takes it to the corner and they break. Wyatt keeps control, but Reigns drops him first with a shoulder. Wyatt fights out of a headlock, but misses in the corner. Wyatt turns upside down and taunts Reigns from the corner. Wyatt talks more trash, but Reigns charges and runs into a boot to the face. Reigns rocks Wyatt as he goes to the second rope. Reigns put Wyatt on his shoulders, but he fights out. Reigns charges, but ends up running into the ring post, and Wyatt moves. Wyatt takes Reigns down for a 2 count, and we see Matt Hardy backstage watching. For what? Why do we need Matt Hardy watching for it? He already lost to Bray Wyatt. How many times? He lost to Bray Wyatt twice. Wyatt keeps Reigns grounded. Reigns finally fights out of it. Reigns with a big clothesline. Wyatt goes to the floor for a breaker. Reigns goes to the floor for the drive-by, but Wyatt counters it and puts him down. Wyatt turns it around on the floor and sends Reigns into the steel ring steps. Wyatt stands tall over Reigns as he goes down to the ground. So they go back and forth. You know what happens. Wyatt takes over the match. Reigns gets his ass whooped. He falls asleep for a couple. He's sleeping in the outside of the ring. He's sleeping inside of the ring. He's laying there getting his ass whooped. And of course he comes back. Comeback City. Roman Reigns comes back. Wyatt goes for Sister Abigail, but is blocked. Reigns rolls Wyatt up for a 2 count and comes right back with a Superman punch for a closed 2 count. Reigns calls for the spear this time, but Wyatt boots him in the head. Wyatt and Sister Abigail for a close 2 count. Wyatt mounts Reigns with his elbow to the back of the head. Wyatt picks Reigns up for another Sister Abigail, but Reigns starts to resist and overpower Wyatt. Some fans boo. They run the ropes and Reigns hits the spear for the win. Reigns is going to the Elimination Chamber. So it's okay for Roman Reigns to kick out of Sister Abigail, but Bray Wyatt, after one spear, loses to Roman Reigns. It's okay for Roman Reigns to kick out of everybody else's finisher. But when he hits his finisher, it's over. Are you kidding me? Roman Reigns can kick out of everybody's finisher. But it takes only one fucking spear. It takes one spear. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. So we know Reigns is gonna wrestle again, on Raw. The guy he's gonna have two matches. He's gonna have an elimination chamber qualifying match, and he's gonna have a tag team match with Seth Rollins versus The Bar. Oh, after the match, Reigns stands tall and celebrates as we go to replays. We have Seth Rollins is backstage with Jason Jordan. Rollins says that this is their final title shot from The Bar, and he wants to make sure Jordan doesn't do anything that blows it. Jordan says he's 100%. He always says he's 100%. Jason Jordan always says he's 100%, but he's not. He talks to his dad, and doctors have cleared him, supposedly. Jordan says Rollins has no worries. Rollins says this isn't about him or Jordan. It's about what they can do together. Rollins wants them to go out there and take back their tag team titles. Jason Jordan, man, the biggest fucking chump I ever know. First he says he's clear, then he comes back and says he's not clear. Fucking ridiculous. Then he comes out in the middle of the fucking match and he causes, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins the tag team titles. Gotta be fucking kidding me. So still to come, we have Jason Jordan and Rollins versus The Bar. Also, John Cena versus Elias versus Braun Strowman to determine the final chamber entrant back from a long and overdue commercial break. We finally get Finn Balor and Carl Anderson versus The Revival. Finn Balor comes out to joins the club, completing the Balor Club. The Revival are out next for a singles match. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Dawson takes the mic and says he and Dash are the Revival. We already know that. You get jobbed out every 5 seconds. In case we haven't been paying attention, Dawson says they are tag team specialists. He and Dash are Shadows. Dawson proposes a tag team match for tonight, and Dash disagrees. Dash tells Balor to choose one of his little club buddies so the Revival can show them how it's done. The Balor Club talks it over, and we got a tag team match now. Anderson starts off with Dash, but Dawson immediately tags in as they go at it. This match was a waste of fucking time. It wasn't that great of a match. I already saw Finn Balor and Carl Anderson winning this match. The Revival, they came back, and the only reason why WWE brought them back is to pretty much put over talent. That's it. They're gonna get jobbed out every 5 minutes. They're gonna lose every single match. They were great in NXT. Now they're just fucking jobbers. Balor tags in and unloads on Dawson, now hitting a sling blade and a big drop kick in the corner. Balor goes to the top and hits a coup de grace on Dawson. Balor covers Dawson while Anderson keeps Dash down on the floor. Finn Balor and Carl Anderson win via pinfall. After the match, Gallows hits the ring and celebrates with the winner as the Revival are on the floor crying like little babies. We didn't get Asuka versus Bayley. Asuka versus Bayley. We see Sasha Banks backstage watching her recent loss to Asuka on Raw. Bayley walks up and says, "This is the 20th time Banks has watched the match. She's being too hard on herself." Banks says, "The moment she stopped being hard on herself, she stops being her." She talks about coming close to beating Asuka and says she needs to start reminding everyone that she is the boss. She knows she can beat Asuka. Bayley asks if she has any tips for tonight, but Sasha is going to keep them to herself. Bayley, go out there and do what you usually do, and then let's get your ass whooped. We get Tony Nese and Drew Gulak versus Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander. Cruiserweights, man, cruiserweights. I don't know what they got going on with the cruiserweights, but right now it's kind of ever since Enzo Amore has been accused of raping a young girl. The cruiserweights is just a bad taste in everyone's mouth. I think the wrong team won this match. I would have loved to seen Tony Nese and Drew Gulak take this match, but Gulak with a big clothesline, Cedric tags in, and the springboard in with a flying clothesline to Gulak. Cedric with the lumbar check to Gulak for the pin. Your winners of the match are Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. When are they gonna push Tony Nese, man? When? Why are they keeping him down for? If anyone deserves to be WWE Cruiserweight champ, if anyone deserves to be the champion, it's Tony Nese. I mean, they haven't even let him perform how he performed, back in the Cruiserweight Classic. After the match, Ali and Alexander stand tall as we go. We see the vacant WWE Cruiserweight title at ringside as Maverick and the announcers hype the tournament match on this week's 205 Live episode. Klitschko versus Lince Dorado and Hideo Itami versus Roderick Strong. Why they put Roderick Strong in the Cruiserweight division is beyond me. That guy is not a Cruiserweight. Stupid. Ridiculous. Roderick Strong could have been on the main roster. Roderick Strong does not belong in the Cruiserweight division. Back from a commercial break, JoJo introduces the Raw's general manager, Kurt Angle. Angle comes to the ring and talks about making history with the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match and how they will next make history with the first Women's Elimination Chamber match. Are you fucking kidding me? Now they're going to have a first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match? The things they do, man. Angle announces that 5 opponents for Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Mandy Rose, Sasha Banks, Mickie James, and Sonya Deville. Angle also announced that Nia Jax versus Asuka is in singles action for the Chamber pay-per-view. If Jax wins the match, she will be added to the match at WrestleMania 34 to make it a triple threat match. Asuka versus Jax versus... That is fucking bullshit. That is completely fucking bullshit. You mean to tell me Asuka won the Royal Rumble just to have a one-on-one match with Alexa Bliss and you're going to turn it into a fucking three-way match? That's fucking bullshit. What's the point of winning the Royal Rumble when you have to have somebody else in the way of winning the championship belt? It's supposed to be a one-on-one match at WrestleMania, not a fucking triple threat match. Fucking stupid ass Kurt Angle. Bliss says she's sorry, but this needs to stop. She tried to be good sport, but what Angle is doing is wrong and completely unjust. Bliss goes on and accuses Angle's bad decisions of being against company policy on equality. She rants about how the title is on the line in the women's chamber match, while Brock Lesnar doesn't have to defend in the men's chamber. So they want to be just like the men, but then Brock Lesnar's not going to defend his fucking title. Bullshit. Um, she has a good point. She has a very good point. We get a Twitter feed of John Cena hyping up his road to WrestleMania 34. Still to come, Cena versus Elias versus Strowman. Next, we get Asuka versus Bayley. This match was a waste of time. Bayley takes Asuka to the apron for a neck breaker, but Asuka locks in the Asuka lock. Bayley uses the ropes to break the hold. Bayley knocks Asuka back on the floor. Asuka with a knee to the face, dropping Bayley on the floor. Asuka brings Bayley back into the ring, covers for a 2 count. Asuka with a kick while Bayley is on her knees. Now Bayley catches a kick for a 2 count. Asuka ends up blocking the Bayley to Bayley suplex, but more back and forth. Bayley rolls Asuka for a 2 count. Asuka comes right back and drops Bayley into the armbar to win the match. Bayley is not the one to defeat Asuka and take away her undefeated streak. Wow. Asuka wins with the Asuka lock. Next we have The Miz versus Apollo Crews. I enjoyed this match. I think Apollo Crews showed us why he is somebody to be messed with. But at the end of the day, Apollo Crews couldn't get it done. He's not ready to, he's not ready to be part of something big yet. Next year, WWE might push him. In the meantime, he's stuck with Titus Catering. The Miz wins with, of course, the skull crushing finale. The Miz is the final participant to be in the chamber. So there you have it. The Miz. It's going to be John Cena, Elias, Roman Reigns. Just whatever, man. It's whatever. We get to my favorite match of the night, the Raw Tag Team Title match: Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins versus The Bar. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, they come out strong. They're holding their own against The Bar. Roman Reigns is fucking sleeping the entire goddamn match. Don't know why. I mean, he didn't even get hit that hard. He didn't even get hit that much. But yet he's outside for the next 15, 20 minutes while Seth Rollins is getting his ass whooped. And we have Jason Jordan. He comes out and he tries to help Seth Rollins and wake him up and God knows what. And fucking Seth Rollins is, him and Roman Reigns, they take over the match, and then something happens where Jason Jordan starts talking shit to The Bar, and he just hits Cesaro and Sheamus in the face, and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins get disqualified. The winner of the match via disqualification is The Bar. The Bar, Cesaro, and Sheamus retain their WWE Tag Team Championship titles. After the bell, Rollins and Reigns look on from the ring, and they're shocked. Cesaro and Sheamus retreat to the ramp, laughing after their opponents. And Jordan fans chant "You suck" at Jordan. The music hits as The Bar laughs and celebrates on the stage. We go to a replay. The Bar continues their celebration as soon as we see Rollins arguing with Jordan at ringside. Like I said, this match was a total waste of time. The next match was a total waste of my time too. Is Nia Jax versus Vanessa Floyd, aka Nia Jax versus a jobber. At this point of Nia Jax's career, why the fuck are you still giving her fucking jobbers to wrestle? And why do you have to hype up a video package of her career like we don't already know who the fuck she is? She's Nia Jax. She destroyed this fucking jobber. That was it. Nia Jax defeats Vanessa Floyd, who I thought should have won the match because she looked good. They should at least give her some, cred. I mean, I already knew Nia Jax was going to destroy this girl. We didn't get a better version of a women's match. Sonya Deville versus Mickie James. This match was a pretty good goddamn match. I mean, fuck. There's a lot of back and forth to start. Mickie takes control and unloads on Deville. Deville may have suffered a bruised nose or a busted nose. Mickie with one more kick offense and a 2 count. Deville looks to turn it around but runs into an elbow in the corner. Rose gets on the apron and provides a distraction, allowing Deville to turn it around as she brings Mickie to the mat from the top of the back of her head. The referee checks on Mickie, but Sonya beats her around. Sonya keeps control and nails a running knee to the face for another pin attempt. Mickie fights back from her knee, but Deville continues hitting her with strikes. Mickie comes back and rolls Deville up for the win out of nowhere. Mickie James defeats Sonya Deville. The wrong person won this fucking match. I thought the reason why they brought back Mickie James was to put over talent. But instead, you're going to have her fucking beat the new talent, the younger talent. Sonya Deville should have won this fucking match. And why the fuck they changed Mandy Rose's outfit is beyond me. She's fucking retarded. And she's sexy, but I don't like her outfit. It's trash. It's garbage. Throw that shit away. Give it back to fucking the women's Money in the Bank winner, Carmella. We finally get to our triple threat match. John Cena versus Elias versus Braun Strowman. What can I say about this match? Braun Strowman versus John Cena versus Elias. My favorite person at this match is going to be Elias. I hope he wins the Elimination Chamber and goes on to defeat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. I mean, there's a lot of back and forth. Match was pretty good, but at the end of the day, Elias and John Cena focused on, putting Braun Strowman down. Elias and John Cena were pretty much teaming up against Braun Strowman. They pretty much destroyed the guy, but he came back. He came back and he destroyed both John Cena and Elias. But that was no match. Elias lifts Cena, but Cena fights back. Elias with a backbreaker for a 2 count. Elias keeps control and keeps Cena grounded in the middle of the ring now. Braun is still down at ringside due to a AA on top of the steps, the metal steps. How he got back from that is beyond me. How he got back up from that is beyond me. Cena breaks free and hits the shoulder and the backdrop now. Cena calls for a 5-knuckle shuffle on Elias, but Braun runs in and scoops Cena for a big power slam. Elias blocks a power slam and kicks Braun out of the ring. Elias steals the pin on Cena and gets the win to earn the number 6 spot, the number 6 chamber spot. Winner of the match is Elias, my favorite. After the bell, Braun Strowman pretty much gave Elias and John Cena a shitload of power slams, and that was it. That was it. That was your Monday Night Raw review and results. I mean, did a lot happen? Yes. Did we see a lot? Yes. Did we see anything important? No. The Miz is the final participant for the Elimination Chamber. Elias is coming in at number 6. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are not that great at tag teaming. Jason Jordan still sucks. Bray Wyatt still sucks. That's it. Nia Jax is good at jobbing out jobbers. Other than that, I mean, like I said, this was your Monday Night Raw review and results. If you enjoyed the show, subscribe down below. Hit the subscribe button down below. You might be getting a little bit of buffering. I noticed that it's saying that encoding overload on my computer. So if you start to get buffering, I'm sorry. I'm going to work on fixing that later on today. If you like the show, hit the thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. If you have any questions, follow us on Twitter at That Wrestling Show. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you. Bye-bye.